What's up guys, name is Dre and welcome to another Genshin Impact video. So today we are doing a very beginner friendly artifact guide. So this is mainly for adventure rank 1 till 30 and I want to keep the explanations as easy as possible for you. So for the purpose of this video we want to go into our character box. So we don't want to use any of my main characters, and also this is not very important for specific units. So at the beginning of the game you don't want to build out specific artifact sets. So the first thing I want to show you are the different kind of artifacts that we have. So we have the let's say this is the flower, then we have the feather, we have the watch, we have like this trophy thing, and then we have the crown. And for basic understanding for the artifact system is that the flowers always give flat HP. So as you can see here, it gives 430 flat HP, 645, and yeah, it always gives flat HP. The feather always gives flat attack. So you can see here 42 flat attack, 28 flat attack. So this is always the same. Going over the watch, this can be anything. So you can see different substats or different stats here. So it gives energy recharge. Then let's go over this. It gives like attack and defense. And the same is like for the cup or the trophy, whatever you want to call this item. Yeah, or the goblet. So it is called goblet, or it is called the cup. Yeah, this can be anything, and the same for the mask, the crown, the cap, whatever it will be. This thing also can be anything. So important thing is, how do you progress the fastest way? So you can build 2-piece sets and 4-piece sets. So 2-piece sets basically means you have two of the same kind. So let's say you have a Berserker Rose and then a Berserker Indigo Feather, then you can trigger the 2-piece set. So let's just equip this real quick. Then you apply 2-piece set, as you can see. The next thing, we want to remove that, is of course the, no, don't want to remove that, is the 4-piece set. So you have to have 4 pieces of the same kind. So yeah, this is a Berserker, so it doesn't really matter if it is 3-star or 4-star. You just have like you just need 1 piece of the same set. So now we have 4 pieces, and then there will be 1 piece that is left over. So the piece that you equip at the 5th won't trigger a new set bonus. So there are some specific ones that have a 1 set bonus, but usually they don't trigger the another set bonus for your character. Okay, that's the basic understanding for the artifacts. But the next thing is about the substats. So some of them have some substats that you can see here. The subsets will trigger at +4, +8, and +12. So every +4 you will trigger a new subset. So if there are some that, maybe I can find one, there are some that have 2 subsets, and there are some that only have 1 subset at the beginning here. You can see this here, and maybe I can find one with already 3 or 4 subsets here. Okay, this one has 3 subsets. So every artifact can have up to 4 substats. So that's important for the understanding of. So as long as a artifact don't have 4 substats, you will always get a subset if you +4 the artifact. So let's say you +4 this artifact. No, let's start with one that only has 1. Okay, let's say you upgrade this artifact to +4. You +4 the artifact by enhancing it with materials. I won't do this now because I want to save up my materials. But yeah, if you do +4 it, it will get an additional subset. Then if you +8 it, it will get another additional subset, and if you +12 it, it will get the last subset. So it will do it until you have at least 4 different substats. And if your pieces already have 3 substats, you only have to plus 4 and it will get the 4th subset. And if you then plus 8 it, it won't get another subset, but it will randomly pick one out of the 4 first subsets and will buff this subset. Yeah, that's another thing that you need to know for the basic understanding of the subsets. But yeah, the important thing at the end is, of course, adventure rank 1 to 30. And I'll tell you now, you don't need to pay attention on piece sets, and you don't need to pay attention too much on subsets. So yeah, if you look at your team, you have different roles. So you can see I have Jean, Bidu, Barbara, and Amber. So Jean and Bidu are my main DPS damagers. So I want to have them to do as much damage as possible. So let's say you use Changyeon for your main DPS. So you want him to have the highest possible attack stat that you can get. So I would say one of the special pieces that you can use is the Gladiator set, because it gives a attack plus 18%. And now we come to the thing where it will be a bit more interesting for you. Because flowers only give HP, you can look at maybe the piece sets or the substats, and the main goal is to get the highest possible attack stat with your artifacts, progressing through level 1 to level 30. And I would say level 30 is still very early in the game to start with building sets on your artifacts, but then you can slowly start thinking about it. But now at the beginning, I think you can choose any flower, but the flower is something I would go last, okay? So let's start with the feather. The feather, and I don't want to use artifacts that are already equipped. So the feather is a bit easier one because it gives attack. So actually any feather is good. So look at a feather that gives attack percentage, the highest possible. So this gives 3.2%. And yeah, actually the best main stat that you want to get is attack percentage. Yeah, it is important that it is attack percentage and not flat attack. So the best thing that I found was this. So I will equip this, and I can actually trigger the piece, the set bonus now, but I won't, because this is the watch, and the watch can be anything. So, and as I already mentioned, attack percentage is the best thing to go. So we had a attack percentage here. If you want to be a little bit more focused, you can choose a attack percentage that has additionally good attack percentage substats. But okay, let's see here. This okay, no, this hasn't. But I think it's not too important, because you will change up the artifact anyway. Okay, so I don't think there was another one. This was the best one. Okay, let's equip this. And after you equipped it, don't hesitate to upgrade your artifacts, because progressing until level 30 is still quite still takes quite some time. And now for the last thing, let's say I use this because I can trigger the piece set and I can get a additional attack percentage buff. So this would be my gear set for Changyeon. So I have a 2-piece set with the crit rate, and I get, where is he? And I get a additional attack buff. So attack percentage, and now you can upgrade these. So yeah, as I said, don't hesitate to upgrade these. So this is for attack percentage buff. So try to get as much as possible attack percentage artifacts without paying attention on the gear sets. That's for your DPS. Now, at least for me, I usually play 2 DPS just to have another element for my main DPS. So actually Bidu is my main DPS and Jean is my secondary DPS, just to cover another element. And then you play 2 supports or assists to your team that can provide elements, utility, healing, whatever you need. and therefore I currently play Barbara and Amber. So now I want to show you. So we don't talk about why I do play Amber, why I do play Barbara, but Amber is a bow user, so potentially you can build. Okay, let's remove all her artifacts. Potentially you can build also attack percentage on her, but she doesn't do damage anyway. So the way I would go is I would build her full HP, because the only thing that you need with her is, or the only thing that I need with her is her bow and her fire element. So the only thing is I would trigger the elemental buff or the elemental effect on the enemy, and then I would swap her out, so she will be never on the field. But if she is on the field and like maybe did a misplay and she gets a hit, then she would die if I would build her on a full attack percentage gear. So the thing I would do is I would go and build her with HP. Now we have here a decent set with, so at the beginning do not pay attention on 4-star or 3-star, and also don't hesitate to upgrade 3 stars. But here I have a decent one with a attack with a HP percentage. Now I go to the Theta. Theta always gives attack, as we know, so I try to find a good flat HP. So this is very good. It has attack percentage and a flat HP buff. Better would be of course a percentage buff, but I think this is very good for now, so I would give my Amber this. Here I would choose a HP set, so you can look a bit more for like better HP subsets. So this has HP, no, this, so this has defense and this has attack percentage and defense, so I would choose this. Then this has of course also HP percentage, and this has HP percentage. So yeah, that's like what I would do for a assist support at the beginning. So it doesn't matter who it is. So I can do the same like for Barbara. Barbara is a bit more special. She scales on HP, so you want to have as much HP as possible on her. Some of my units already have piece sets because yeah, I was able to do that. So this is something a bit more advanced. If you like picking the piece set over a better subset. So sometimes you have like better subsets on this one, for example, but you can make the piece or the gear sets or the two-piece sets with another one that has worse subsets. So yeah, that's up to you, but for that I would recommend to go for the two-piece set or 4-piece set. Yeah, that's actually the basic understanding. I hope I could help you out with this. And yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Subscribe to my channel for more Genshin Impact content. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, and I see you guys next time. If you guys want to see more Genshin Impact content, videos should pop up on the screen right now. Make sure to check them out. Thank you for your support.